takes you down to her place by the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night beside her, and you know that she's half crazy, but that's why you want to be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you mean to tell her you have no love to give her, she gets you on her wavelength, and she lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know that she can find you, 'cause you've touched her perfect body with your mind. And Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from a lonely wooden tower. And just when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men shall be sailors then, until the sea shall free them. But he himself was broken long before the skies would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. And you want to travel with him, and you want to travel blind, and you know that he can find you, 'cause he's touched your perfect body with his mind. Suzanne takes your hand, and she leads you to the river. She's wearing rags and feathers from Salvation Army counters, and the sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbor, and she shows you where to look among the garbage and the flowers. There are heroes in the seaweed, there are children in the morning. They are leaning out for love, and they will lean that way forever, while Suzanne holds the mirror. And you want to travel with her, and you want to travel blind, and you know that she can find you, 'cause you've touched her perfect body with your mind. Thank you.
You want to go up next? Judy, do one more and then you do? Okay. Let's start a fan club for us. You can be our president.
Sweet dreams of you every night I go through. Why can't I forget you and start my life anew, instead of having sweet dreams about you? You don't love me, it's plain. I should have known you'd never wear my ring. I know I should hate you for what you instead of having sweet dreams about you. Start my life anew, instead of having sweet dreams about you. Why can't I forget you and start my life anew, instead of having sweet dreams about you. Thank you.
I think we want you to back her up on some too. Okay, what this one for? Okay, what are we doing? Okay, let's get it. Got more singers coming up?
We're going to have to get matching outfits next week. I'm going to hold out for matching outfits.
Let's see.
Oh, I love this little thing. Yeah, I need to get closer to this mic.
Okay, we need to be careful of that one.
We'll do a lot of.
At the end.
I've got this oil. Oh, you should be. And not only that, this is on tape.
All right.
This is forever. They'll be showing this for years. What?
Virgil Kane is my name, and I drove on the Danville train. The Tolman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the summer of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. I took the train to Richmond and felt it was a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Like my father before me, I'm a working man, and like my brother before me, I took a rebel stand. He was just 16, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in his grave. I swear by the mud below my feet, you can't raise a cane back up when he's in defeat. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, and one day she said to me, Would you quick come see? There goes Robert E. Lee. Now, I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's no good. Just take what you need and leave the rest. But they should never have taken the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger and endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the sea that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the road. rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor, sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a truck. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl. And God, I know I'm one. Now with one foot on the platform, the other on the train, I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor girl. And God, I know I'm one.
We're next here. I'm going to attempt to, I don't know how you follow this beautiful music here we've had tonight. I think we ought to give them a nice round of applause one more time for this marvelous group you just heard here. And it's kind of nice to be here tonight. And I've been here for quite a while. And I didn't know that they were going to tape this show. But so here we go. We had a request to do a tune called Misty. Something like this. Sam. This is Mr. Jack Hamilton on guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Am I sharp? you stole it. Maybe we should go do it over key. You remember the tune back home in Indiana? We're going to attempt to play that for you. Thank you. One more. What do you want to do, Scott? How about don't get around much anymore? Here's a Ellington tune for you we'd like to do for you. We don't get around much anymore. And we'd like to dedicate this tune to Dan Carnes, one of our fine musicians out here at the table. Don't get around much anymore, Dan.